Hey folks, we are back on the dev server taking a look at the Su-33. This is a naval version of the flanker. It is going to be in the Soviet-Russian tech tree here at rank 8 as a squadron vehicle at battle rating 13.0 for air, 12.3 for ground. You can pause there if you want to take a longer look at the stats. Let's check out some systems real quick. So on the pilot, we've got all the ballistics computer functionality we would expect to see on a top-tier jet, EEGS. We've got the SPO L-150 radar warning receiver. That's really the more modern of the Soviet-Russian lineage ones. That's good to see. Helmet-mounted sight, all normal and expected. The radar, again, is going to be fairly typical of the flanker family. It's the N001K radar and IRST unit. I want you to notice one data link channel down at the bottom there. This is relevant because, if we take a look at the weapons, no R-77s. The best you're going to get out of this is semi-active radar missiles. The R-27ER is going to be your bad boy. You've also got the R-27ET, which is situationally useful as a fire-and-forget missile, and the R-73, plus a whole bunch of unguided air-to-ground munitions. So you've got some potential for ground pounding with this. I'm probably not expecting this to be hot for close air support unless you're doing combat air patrol over the ground battle. The real claim to fame here, of course, it's got some crazy AOA agility I'm going to talk about in a second, and I'll show you when we fly this out. Look at these hard points. 12 missiles. 12 air-to-air missiles. This is like an armory with wings. It is insane. So you may not have active radar missiles, but you are going to be able to take a lot of shots and apply a lot of pressure onto whatever you're trying to attack, presuming you don't get spam rammed out, because at battle rating 13.0, you are going to be tiered up into 13.7 battles basically 100% of the time. I've got some strong opinions about how I think this is or is not going to fit into the game, but you'll have to wait until the patch goes live and I post a full review of the plane to hear more about that. For now, let's get this thing up into the air. Okay, we are out in a live match with the Su-33. Let me show you the cockpit real quick. Relatively standard, modernized flanker cockpit. Visibility is what you'd expect. We've got the Soviet-style HUD with the radar scope displayed on the heads-up display. We've got one large multi-function display you can see there. So pretty much what you're going to expect there. And this match looks like we've got a couple of people, a couple of bots. And you can see I got tiered up into, of course, F-15Es and Eurofighter Typhoons. So those player opponents are going to be spam ram pushing me really hard, I suspect. I will be honest with you, I am expecting to get wasted in these dev server matches against the human opponents on teams this small, where they're not going to have a lot of other things to attack with the aggressive, like fire and forget active radar missile push. I am at an advantage in terms of quantity of weapons, but not having anything that is fire and forget, at least not with meaningful range or anything like that, it's going to be an issue. So you may see me just get demolished. Try not to laugh too hard. I am frankly expecting it. So let me go look for some combat. Okay, I've got a plane up there at 30 kilometers. The good news is I have an absolutely ridiculous amount of weapons, so I can afford to take long-range yeet shots like this that probably won't connect, just to try and apply a little bit of early game pressure like I am expecting them to do to me as soon as I get spotted. So we'll see what happens. That may connect, it may miss, I'm not sure. Of course, my buddy up there may also get a piece of this action. I'm going to take another shot when I get in a little bit closer here as well. And I want you to notice the countermeasure count is very low on this aircraft. Okay, that is an actual player. I'm going to crank him a little bit. I've only got 24 charges of countermeasures for chaff and flares. So that's not a very large number. Did get a missile hit there. I'm pretty happy with that. See if I can find anything else to fight. Oh, there's one. Come on. That might have been somebody else's missile. Gonna take another quick look around. Okay, there's a Rafale, 23 kilometers. That is in range. Come on. Come on. Come on. If I can start getting the shots on him first, there is a chance I might be able to push on him for a kill. Force him to stay defensive. But if he starts throwing micas at me, it's going to be a bad day. Oh, crud. He notched me out. Come on. Come on, give me something. Come on. Come on! Oh, yeah! R-73, that's what we do. Okay, and I'm getting pinged from somewhere else as well. Where was that? Okay, this is bad. That is another Rafale coming in at relatively close range. Let's give him a little bit of pressure. Come on. Come on. Take a crazy Hobbs. Come on. Another one. Is that going to get him? Yes! Okay, I will say I am honestly surprised. As I said at the beginning of this match, I fully expected to just get demolished by active radar missiles, and that is what is about to happen. Yep. That is what I expected much earlier in the match. So that's kind of the Su-33 in a nutshell. The agility in that up-close fight with that Rafale there right before I got killed was pretty good. It's a heavy jet. It's going to have a similar flight model to like the Su-34. You know, if you've done any of the other flankers, you're going to have a rough idea what to expect out of this thing. I will have a full review of this when the patch goes live. So make sure you're subbed to the channel and everything not to miss that. There is also the possibility that we're going to get some carrier maps going once the update goes live, because of course the Kuznetsov carrier was in the trailer and everything like that, and they teased it on the dev stream in one of the test flight maps. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching.